Hello, welcome to this tutorial where we will go over some basic formatting styles for the formal essay assignments you'll turn in for this course. In this tutorial, we'll cover font and font size, line spacing options, headings, alignment, titles, tab indention, and headers and page numbers. Before we begin typing, we can set a few of these formatting styles, including the font and the spacing styles. So the font styles and size styles are located on the toolbar above the ruler. You can see right here we have Arial and 11 points selected. For my assignments, you should use Arial or Times New Roman. But if you have a different font selected than Arial, we can go to the drop down menu here and you can see that there are a variety of fonts to choose from. We do need to change this to 12 points, so we'll hit the drop down menu and we'll select 12 point there. And now we've got the correct font and size. Finally, we want to use double line spacing throughout the whole document. The line spacing options are over on the right hand side of the toolbar right here. And we will open those up and we'll see that 1.15 spacing is selected, so we're going to change this to double. So, okay, our preliminary styles are set. Now we can fill out our heading. And we want our heading to be at the top of the page where the cursor is blinking right now when we open the blank document. We want to be careful not to put our heading in the header. The header is the section of the page along the top margin, which we can access by double clicking above the cursor. Later, we'll add something into the header, but for now, we want to be sure to avoid the header when formatting our heading. So we've got our cursor blinking at the top of the page, and we can fill out our heading with the following information, all on their own lines. We'll begin with our name, and obviously you'll type your name, not student name, and hit enter. You'll type the section that you're in. In this case, I teach a bunch of different courses. If you're in 1301, 1302, 2322, that's where this information goes. We'll just go with 1301 and hit enter. You'll type my name and hit enter, and then we'll put the due date of the assignment in day, month, year format, and we're not going to put any commas between these. So I'll just use today's date, which is 30 August 2020. There we go. Okay, so much for the heading. So now we want to put the title right below the heading, so we're going to hit enter after the last line of our heading, and we want the title centered on its own line. So notice how our text so far is hanging on this left-hand margin over here. This is called left alignment or left justification. We want center alignment for our title. So we'll make sure that the cursor is in line with our title, and we've got it blinking after the word title there, and we want to come up here to the alignment options, which live next door to the spacing options, and you can see we've got left alignment selected. We want to hit center alignment, and that's going to bring our title to the middle of the page. Then we're going to hit enter, and then we're going to come back up here and we'll go back to left alignment for the rest of the document. Now we're almost ready to start typing our text, but first we want to hit the tab key once and use tab indention for all of our paragraphs. Now we can begin typing our text. And we're almost done. We have one final formatting option that we need to set, which is the insert the page numbers. So to insert the page numbers, we'll return to the forbidden land of the header by double clicking just above our heading, and that is going to open the header styles. And to get to the page numbers, we need to come over to the options on the right hand side, and we'll click that drop down, and page numbers is right here in the middle, and we'll select that. That's going to give us a dialog box with some default options. These options are fine, and we're just going to hit apply. And now we have a little formatting to do with the page numbers. We want the page numbers aligned to the right hand margin, so make sure our cursor's blinking on the line with the page number, and we're going to come up here to right alignment, and we're going to click that, and it's going to pull us over to this side, and then we can either click in front of the one or we can use the arrow key to get in front of it, and we want to type our last name and a space. So then we've got our page numbers formatted, and that looks good. So to get out of the header, we can just click on any part of the document and that'll close the header. And now these page numbers are going to be automatically paginated as new pages are added to our document. This will advance 1 and 2 and 3, etc. And that's it. Now our document's correctly formatted. In another video, we'll add some more formatting to this basic document by adding a works cited page, which has some more complicated options that we'll look at. But I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I look forward to seeing your well-formatted documents.